Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're talking about the game Cellulose. This happens to be an unboxing, teaser, trailer, preview over video. If you want to see the full video, make sure you like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And of course, check out the various playlists, such as the AmassGames playlist. You have a setup play and review list, but of course this is going in the unboxing, teaser, trailer, preview over video playlist. So this is by Genius Games, one of the first ever videos on the channel. It's also by them called Periodic. Also check out my ecosystem playlist. I've also got one other game behind me called Genotype. This is from the Spiel Essen Fair. Check out my Spiel Essen playlist. This is a worker placement game. This is an educational game. It's getting the family weight playlist as well. And this is a 1 to 5 player game. So please check out my solo playlist. Also check out my sleeving playlist because we have some cards. So this is a worker placement game that's been a reimplementation of a very good game, in my opinion. A game that is higher than average, that I believe. And that game is called Cytosis, which itself is a reskin, I believe, of the game Lords of Waterdeep. So that game is sort of in print, but they're not publishing it more apparently. So let's have a quick look at the board, which I've just unfolded out a shot here. So it's double-sided. My degree, by the way, was in biology, which is why this is so fascinating. We have a Kramer track going on for scoring. And I don't know which way around is which for player count, but we'll get onto that. A number of baggies, 1 per player it looks like. A number of cards. Now, again, speaking of those sleeves, I think these are 63 by 88 or 63.5 millimeter cards. And again, I can look into finding out how many there are, so I know how many sleeve, but I think I will tell you about which sleeve company I used at the time. Speaking about manufacturers, this company has made this game via Major. I've never heard of them, Meijia, something like that. Lots of cubes, these are rather nice. We've got something in here which looks rather fancy too. An extra piece, which I'm not sure why that's there. And I think these might represent our various player colours. But let's quickly crack into the rulebook and take a look. So let's just fold up this board and see if I can figure out, oh here we go. The other side of the board is saying 4 to 5 players. So that's how we know which player we're playing at. And off on this side we can see it is 1 to 3. To fold the board up is a little interesting. You need to fold it across and down and round. That's going to go back in there too. Any comments, let me know in the comments of best section in YouTube as well, because this does get shared, as I mentioned earlier. So also make sure you head through to the description, whereby you can support the channel via Patreon. There's occasionally competitions via Linktree, but are time sensitive, so they do disappear. Head through as well to John's discussion on Facebook. Listen to the podcast, and this has been mentioned at least on 5 episodes already. Also head through to Instagram, where you can follow along too. There's over 3,200 posts, I believe, at time of recording, around 4,000 followers. Also, what else can you do? Well, there's loads of other ways you can get involved. Like I said, there's numerous playlists, and again, I look forward to talking to you about what I think of this game too. I might even do a playlist just for Genius Games. They weren't in the Spiel Essen Fair this particular year, but you will have seen this in my haul video last year. So here we go, we've got a number of stuff coming out. Ecosystem Coral Reef, you may have seen, made my, I think, Game of the Month video as well, and I've done a solo playthrough too, and it's been liked by the, I think the solo design in particular. You can also check out various other playlists which you might find of interest too, including that playthrough playlist. So we've got some cards over here, and a quick look at the rulebook, and then here we go. So it's a slight bend, maybe 250 GSM at most. We've got 2 rulebooks here. I'm going to guess for whether or not you want to, of course, go through the rules. So again, here's the premise. It's a worker placement game set inside a plant cell. You're taking turns activating organelles that contribute to the function and health of the cell. Some lovely reading here. So just to let you know, the designer, John J. Cavio, is the owner of this company, I believe. But here's the science behind it as well. So we've got a full 8 to 12 pages. So loads of stuff to read about, which I'm looking forward to reading about as well. And obviously going into the detail as well. So there we go, that's been Cellulose. I've been very much looking forward to opening this for quite a lot of time now, and this has been on that star position on the shelf. So when I do best of the month videos, and if you want to check that on the playlist, you'll find this in the background. But for now, back to the table.